Welcome back, guys, to episode 50 of Minecraft PS4 City. In this episode, as promised, I'm doing a world tour, so it should be a good episode. Don't know how long it will be, but it's quite a big city so far. It's going really well, so I guess we'll get straight into it, and we'll start off with the city, and then we'll sort of head downtown sort of thing. We'll go over here to sort of the hill and the train track and things like that. But anyway, let's get straight to it. So in episode 1, I honestly cannot remember what I built. I think it was the highway, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to start at the fire station, which was later in the series. So this is the fire station. Pretty simple, pretty modern. We'll go inside of every building because it is a world tour. So you come inside, you got your lamps, you got your computers, and then you got sort of a staff room with a little kitchen and TV and couch and stuff. And then you got your fire alarm that will ring when there's a fire, I guess. And we'll close that. Anyway, we'll go in here. So this is the garage, and there's oil stains, things like that everywhere. And then you got your fire engine, which is pretty cool. Your water buckets, your axe and things like that. You can actually get up inside it. Not much room, but pretty simple, pretty good. It definitely needs to be in a city. And over there, we were just messing around with some things. And I guess we'll get onto the Macca's HQ, which is one of the main buildings in the city. So this is sort of the back car park sort of lot. You got the door there, and there's some redstone that sort of makes that go up and down, which is pretty simple redstone. But you got your Macca's sign, it goes all the way up to there. And you got some bushes around, and then the side's pretty simple once again, but we want to get to the front, and I'll show you a view of the Macca's HQ. Really awesome building, really creative. One of my favourite builds I've ever done. So we're going to go inside now. So the first 2 floors are like any other Macca's. So you got your registers and your big kitchen, nothing really new. And then you got your manager's office, which is just a small little office with a safe and a TV. Pretty simple. Then you got your toilets, which I don't think have been there. They haven't been filled out. You got your male and female, and then you head upstairs. Plenty of seating, things like that. You got your cleaner's room or your janitor, whatever you want to call it, and then you got your elevator. So I'll show you with this whole. Well, I won't show you the whole building, but this is the first floor. This is reception. So you come in and you walk past this big Macca's sign, and then you got all the offices. Now that's my old name, Lego Fever Guy. That's my office, so I will change that. And then we got a conference room where everyone would sit and talk about meals. I don't know what they talk about, just random stuff. And then you got the second floor, which is some more offices, but I think there's something special about these ones. So these offices are names of my subscribers that commented on the Macca's video that wanted to be sort of own the office, I guess. So if you guys want to be part of the Macca's HQ, just comment below saying I want to be part of the Macca's HQ, and I'll add you into it. And there's there's not heaps of offices, but there's enough. And then you come in here, you got another sort of TV room, things like that. And then I don't think I've filled these floors are just all really the same. They're just all offices. And then we'll head back to the elevator, then we'll just hop down here, go through the door, and then you sort of come out to this lovely skyscraper, which is probably my favourite skyscraper in the world. It's the tallest in the world. Took me the longest to build. It's really modern. It's an apartment building. I've already sort of arranged that. It's an apartment building, but yeah, that's just really awesome. And then you got one next to it, which is, I don't know, it should probably an office building. Pretty simple. And then you got another building here. I don't even know what these buildings are. I'm just sort of filling it in for space and things like that. But this looks like it could be a decent apartment building. We'll go down into our first parking garage. Now this is quite small, but it is quite effective. So you come in here, you can park in all these places. And then you got a car elevator. I think it is a car elevator. And it's all, and you come up, and you got your car elevator coming down. I guess it dropped off a car, but that's pretty cool. Pretty good idea. I did like how that turned out. But yeah, so I guess we'll head this way. I still haven't filled in all the street lamps. I need to do that. That's something I need to do, and traffic lights, things like that. But this is the awesome apartment building which we built in, not too long ago actually. So I can go in there. I haven't really filled anything in, just sort of some of the floors. I need to do that, but I need to sort of fill in a lot of the interior, so I might get some of you subscribers onto my world and help me fill in floors like that. But yeah, we'll head back around here, and we've got another building. I think this is a business, I'm not sure, but it's got a cool quirky sign there, and it just goes all the way up, quite repetitive. And then you got another nice apartment building here, which is actually ice windows, which I do like, but it's just annoying because the ice does melt with glowstone and things like that. And then this is a company, I can't remember what it's called. It's called Geluto Headquarters, so I'm not sure what it is. I think it's an energy company. I honestly really can't remember, but all I remember is there's nothing really up there. The floors haven't been filled in, just a reception with some computers and some lamps hanging from the ceiling, and that's about it. Pretty simple. And then this is a really nice building with the stairs and stuff. I still haven't filled it out, and well, I have filled the floors out, but I need to put some offices in there and things like that. That's pretty simple. Just I guess you can sort of look at that and make a building like that. It's quite easy. I think this is the first skyscraper I built. I can't remember putting this in. So welcome to my city. Have fun. Still got heaps to do on this world. It's not that big yet, so I can't even remember that, honestly. So anyway, what we'll do is you can have a look at that. That's a pretty standard sort of building. Now we'll come out here, and this is your entrance, or I think it's an exit only to the highway, which is huge, goes all the way down to the end of the world on both sides, and you guys know a lot about that. But this is the bridge we made for it. Pretty simple, pretty effective though. You can see I put the moss cobblestone walls to show a bit of decaying and things like that, and then you got all your bone meal and leaves and things in here. Pretty nice. And we got the train track, which I'll show you soon. But anyway, we'll head off. We'll go into this apartment building here. Now this is pretty cool, pretty simple. So I guess you come in here. It hasn't been filled out, I don't think. We'll have a look. Yeah, it hasn't been filled out yet, but I will definitely get to filling out all these. But we've got a big melon tree, a big pool, and some seats, and yeah, that's basically it. It's quite nice, quite good. Would be good to live around here in the city. Oh, I didn't show you the shopping mall. So we're going to the shopping mall. The shopping mall is pretty cool as well. I still got a lot to do on that. So we got our sort of Target, little boom smoothies, I guess that's been named. That's pretty cool. You got a little seating area with these nice rugs. I really love that. Nice carpet. You got a shoe store like a Foot Locker. So out of stock, and then you got all your shoes, different types of shoes, and then your register. That's pretty cool. And I guess you'd sit down here and try on your shoes. And I'm not really sure what this is. We'll have a look. Oh, this is bread, meats. It's like a little grocery store. Nothing really special. See if there's anything in it. Yeah, there's all your raw meats and fruits and vegetables. And I think this is your little fridge, which is pretty cool. I guess we'll head this way, and we got sort of a little seating area for everyone. We got paintings around the place just to spruce the place up a bit. And then you got quite a cool elevator that leads you up to the next floor. I'm pretty sure I can get to the next floor. I can't, no, because things closed, so we'll have to take the stairs. So if you come around here, you just got your basic stairs that just go up, and you just walk up here and come to the second floor. What's this? Terry's Lollies, ice cream for days. Pretty cringy names, but what can you do? And then this is Brekkie Central, so I guess you'd come in here, have your breakfast. But I did build this on an episode, I do remember that. And that's sort of when my Elgato was stuffed and needed to reset everything. And this was actually my last video before I quit YouTube. It's quite a sad thing. I just remembered that. Anyway, we'll move on. That's all that's been done in the shopping mall. I do need to probably do some more episodes on that. It's just, it's sort of, we can leave that. It's not a real big deal, but I still need to make a connecting road or an ending road, not sure. But we'll head down this big curve here. This is quite cool. I do like that. You got plenty of trees in here, which is good. And then you got all your street lights filled in here, which I do like. And then we got our massive police station. So we'll head in here. And you got your waiting area, police reception with a little drink fountain. Pretty simple. And then you got your garages with a police car right there, which is also quite simple. But we'll head up here. My favourite part about this is the jail cells. They look really good in the interview rooms. I love how the blue just sort of goes along and is in line with each other. And the interview room's pretty simple. Just see 2 seats and a table and a little screen, and I think it's the same in here as well. Same in there, and the jail cells are quite simple as well. I think they just got 1 bed, a little window, and that's it. Pretty good. And you got your police area over here, sort of where they'll watch everything, and you got a big logo there of the police. And yeah, and then we come up here, you got your helipad, where I guess the police helicopter will land. Heaps of aircon, solar panels, things like that. But anyway, if you come down here, this is the indoor pool centre, which is pretty cool. I did like this building. Took ages to make, I will admit, it took so long to make. So if we come in here, you come through, you got your elevator, and if you come up here, I still haven't filled it in, but I was planning for this to be a gym. Still need to fill that out. There's a lot of things that need to be done in the city. There's stairs up to the gym, there's some lamps in here and things like that. And then you got your prices and things like that. Kids 15, adults 35, and that's where you pay. And you got a sort of a cool redstone door there, which is quite easy to make. And then you just got your area, you got your toilet, which is quite open. Got a little cafe, your main pool, you got a bridge over the pool, and you got your lap pool, and it's pretty simple, but pretty effective. It's a good thing to have in the city, good sort of thing. So we'll close that door up. And now what we're going to do is we're going to head down this way, and we'll head to this. I'm not sure if you guys remember this. This is pretty cool. This is our bus station. So I haven't put any buses in there, but I'm sure I will get to putting buses in there. So we'll go in here, and I need to open that properly. So you got your bus timetables and little seats and things like that to wait for your bus, I guess. But yeah, so you got pretty nice sort of covers for the bus. They can just sort of park around here and won't get wet or anything like that. And I've also got some redstone sort of repeaters and stuff under here to put this down, lift it up, things like that. Pretty simple redstone. Got my traffic light design, which is pretty cool as well. Pretty simple. What else do we got? Man, there's so much in this world. You got a little park that I built in an episode as well, which is pretty simple and it looks good. It looks good, I will say. And then you got all these houses here, which I will be destroying, because you can't really have houses right next to the city. It just doesn't make sense. You need like apartment buildings or something like that. It's way better. But we're actually going to head down right into the underground tunnel, and then we'll go to the other parts of the city later on. So if you come down here, you come down, it will all be lit up. I still haven't finished it off. And then, for example, there'll be a road that goes all the way down there to the train station, but you got all your trees and things. You got your train tracks, and then your train, which I did get off Dan Lags, because I'm not really sure how to build a train. I'm not sort of that experienced yet. But we'll go all the way down to the train station. So I guess you'd come down here on this road. And this is really cool. I really do like this. So you got a little house, a little sort of apartment here. So you live under the train station, and you got some lights and things like that. Then you got 2 small businesses or 2 small houses, not really sure. Then you got your stairs that will lead up into the main train station. And I actually didn't show you guys. You got an elevator or a lift that will lead you up to the main train station, like so. And I still need to fill it in. I did fill that in. It looks pretty cool. It's just really nice. The roof design is really good. Brings out a lot of light. But yeah, that's really good. And you come out here, and I guess you wait for the train, which is just down there. Wait behind the yellow line, and yeah. So anyway, we'll head over to the other side of the city. So this is the highway or the freeway, whatever you want to call it. This is pretty cool. Still need to fill in a lot of street lights and things like that, but that will come. But we'll head into the hospital. Now the hospital is a huge build that I haven't worked on in a while, which I do need to work on, because this is just going to take ages, the hospital. It's a really, really big place, and it's awesome. So you got your reception area, pretty simple, but we'll head into the sort of the cool area. I think I did show you guys this in my first episode back. So we got the emergency medical info. So this is where the nurses would come to see info about their patients and things like that. Then you come through here, you got your ambulance bays, which is pretty cool. You got some levers and your bay numbers, and you got an ambulance here, which I have showed you guys, so I don't really need to show you that again. And then if you go right down here, you got all your emergency sort of bedding areas where people would wait to go into the operating theatre, which is just down here. And you got an operating theatre one, looks like something out of Star Wars, I reckon. And then you got one that's obviously being used in there. Pretty good. And then you got a staff only section, which is sort of a staff room where they just chill, go on their computers, things like that on their break. And yeah, that's pretty cool. And then you got your lifts that still need to be done, and that's the whole sort of first floor almost finished. There's still a couple of things to fill out, but I've only done the first floor, so I'm sorry about that, but I can't really do anything about that. But anyway, what we'll do is we'll head down here. So we got an Italian restaurant, which is pretty standard. I've showed you guys in it many times, so I feel like I don't even need to show you in it. You can literally see inside. So that's pretty cool. We got our small businesses, which we built in like 2 episodes ago, so I don't need to show you guys that. Just sort of around here, there's a car park. I showed you that in the last episode. We got a laser tag place, which I haven't showed you guys yet. I didn't build that, one of my mates built that. But anyway, we'll go right here, and we'll go to probably my favourite building in the city, which is the sort of basketball team's training stadium. And you come in here, it's really good. You got your little garden and TVs and couches and carpet, and it's just all really good. We don't really need to worry about going in here. This is just a check-in area for the players, I guess, and the coaching staff. And then if you go through here, you've come to the main training place. So you got your pool, you got a place where you put all your clothes. You got a big carpet, TV for all the players to chill. Then you got 3 basketball courts, which are all identical. They look really, really good. I like how that's turned out. And yeah, that's probably my favourite building, just because it's so open. It's full of glass everywhere. Everyone can see inside. The roof is quite plain, but it just looks pretty good. That's raised up, and we'll get on to the main attraction, which is the stadium. I feel like that's the main thing in the city at the moment. So you got a huge parking lot. Now I didn't do this. One of my friends did this, so I thank him a lot. So you got another entrance, which is down there, which I don't need to show you, but you got the nice grass, the mowed grass, and you got some trees out the front, things like that. So you come through here, get your tickets scanned, you got some toilets in there, and then you'll come down here and you'll come into the main basketball area, which is really, really cool. I love how this is set out. This is just amazing. You got your scoreboard and things like that, and you got heaps of lights, heaps of lighting, and then you got your commentators box where they do interviews and things like that at half time or quarter time. I don't know, I don't really know much about basketball, but we'll head down here to the players sort of entrance. So this is the players entrance just there, and they got a little chill room, ping pong table, TVs, little kitchen, and that's pretty cool. And that's all I've done in the stadium. Still needs to be done, like most other things in the city. But we'll head down here into the laser tag arena. So if we come down here, so this is the laser tag. I'm not sure if I'm going to destroy this or not. I feel hell bad for destroying it, so I probably will keep it here. You come in, you got a little cafe, and then you walk through here. There we go. And you got all your guns and things like that. And then you walk through here, you got your battleground, which you guys probably can't really see well. I can't even really see it, so we probably won't worry about that. But yeah, it's a cool build. Looks pretty cool from the outside, pretty colourful. And then we've got our drive-through coffee, which we made in the last episode. We've got a bar, which I'm thinking of destroying because I'm not really liking how it looks. I don't know, it doesn't look very good. Then we got a fast food store, which I haven't really got a name for it yet. So if you're still watching, then leave a name. I'm not sure. And then we got our massive parking garage, which everyone will probably park at. Heaps of parking. I still haven't even finished that as well. There's so much things to do in this city, but this is quite nice. Looks really good. Looks really modern. And then we got our Apple store, which should come down here, and it's really, really white, really modern. You got all your iPads and things like that. You got your Apple TVs, another TV, and that's just really, really cool. One of my favourite builds as well. Anyway, we'll go down here to the sort of last parts of the city. So here we've got our mechanic, which we built a couple episodes ago. But this is a cool build. Once some cars are added in, it will look really good. That's really good. I like that. And then we got our football pitch, which is also one of my favourite builds as well. This looks really, really good. You can come here to watch local games, things like that. But this turned out really good. I do really like this. This stand turned out really well as well. And yeah, I just really like it. That's awesome. And last thing to show you is this apartment complex, which I did build off camera quite a while ago. It's quite simple, but it does turn out it's quite effective. Looks like an apartment building. It's not really apartments, little units, and then you got your little backyards, and that's basically the whole city. That's the whole thing, and hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I think we're going to be getting onto the wrestling arena soon, which will be awesome. I can't wait to get onto that. It's going to be a challenge for me to make it look good. It's going to take a lot of time, so I'll probably have to do it on the weekend, but thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.